$200 tournament matches. To partake in these events, join the OBG Discord, linked in the description down below. Thank you to Graikos and his Tortoises for all factions that are used in all these competitive matches. Welcome to the second battle in this tournament. Seriously, it's 5 minutes 30 seconds long. Balance of power heavily in favour of the defender here. So the defender is, who is it? It is Berry. We've got Berry defending, fighting right now as the Aravasi, however you pronounce them. We've got the towers here, defending this barbarian settlement versus Donald. Going on the offensive now. Has he brought siege equipment? What am I watching right now? Alright, Berry's charging out in melee. Did they have a gentleman's agreement of some kind to fight this without siege equipment? The siege equipment's back here. Alright, they must have had some agreement here to fight this on the field. I don't know what's going on, but it's funny, so we'll just spectate it. Yeah, we're going to have a quick one. And he's playing as the Odyssean Kingdom, the Thracians here. Interesting. So we got the Aravaki versus the Thracians, basically. Barbarians versus Thracians. Heavily in favour of Berry here on the defensive against Donald on the offensive. And then they're going to flip over, so Donald will be defending and Berry will be attacking. We've seen Donald play a couple of matches before in the pool play battles, and yeah, he definitely had, I think it's safe to say, less experience from the others. He's charging in now, getting hit by arrow fire from the walls up here. I know who's going to win. We all know who's going to win this. It is the best of 3 though, so maybe he might bring it back in the next one. He's charging forwards with his spearmen and his swordsmen, but he's getting hit by the towers, he's getting hit by archers on the walls, who are going to do so much damage to these troops here. Look at the size of their shields. Those archers are going to butcher them. Where's his general? He'll have his general somewhere in this as well. The general already charging in, whereas Berry's general, a cav unit, getting a good charge in over here against the Thracian warriors, but you've got to pull him out. You don't want to, you don't want to lose your general too early, do you? One of Donald's troops is already breaking. 3 minutes left of a battle. I don't care. I get paid either way. Is the way I see it, but I like when it's something different. I always like to see something different in these, so I am really happy with this. It's funny. It's a laugh. They must have had some agreement that they weren't going to take this seriously or something. Maybe Donald didn't have enough time to play, or stuff like that. Stuff always happens in these tournaments. If you ever want to take part yourself and try and win $200, I think that's the overall prize pool. Link is all down below in the description. But yeah, these Thracians here are breaking, and the arrow fire still pouring down on them. I don't think there's anything here they can do. Their general is also breaking as well. The general is alive at least for both sides. Berry's general here pulling to the side. This unit will probably break and is broken through a few others, but I don't think Berry's going to win it. Balance of power tipping even more in favour of Berry here. But yeah, I don't think Donald's going to do this. He's losing another unit, losing this unit. That arrow fire must have been absolutely deadly. Then again, we're not seeing that many kills. But I guess for the short period of time they have been fighting, I guess there have been a lot of kills. I am really curious about the stats after this battle. Berry bringing his cavalry general on the flank here, probably going to take out those archers. I don't really think he needs to. I think his frontline infantry is enough here, and they're going to break through and take him out anyway. I'm sure the general's about to die soon as well. There he is. Yep, general's recently died for the Thracians. General still alive for the Aravaki. Ooh. The general did get a little caught there on the swordsman. That was good by Donald, getting a few free kills in, but it's not going to be enough. The general still makes it through. General still alive, and now he hits the archers. With the dead general as well for the Thracians, this is all going to fall apart for Donald. And even if he does kill all of this infantry, how does he get onto the walls? He'll have to go all the way back here, get his siege equipment, and go all the way back. Maybe he forgot his rams or something. A misclick. It does happen. I've hosted many tournaments in my time before. It does happen. The cavalry's going to take out the final archer unit. The final swordsman charging in, and with that, Berry is going to get the win. Battle 95% in his favour. There's no way Donald is coming back from this. And with that, he gets his defeat. Well done, Berry. I don't know what happened there. If the players can please comment in the comments down below what happened, that would be very appreciated. Such an odd battle. But I'm happy we saw it. Now Donald gets the chance to defend against Berry. Right, let's check out the stats here. So yeah, we've got Berry here, 268 on the cavalry. That unit didn't get any kills but didn't take any hits. And yeah, Berry definitely won that battle there. But some of these Thracian nobles here got some good kills, and the general as well. So those are the unit to watch out for, but the rest of his roster, fairly weak. Okay, so now we have Donald defending as Pontus, bringing some chariots. We've not seen them so far. A load of mercenaries and some slingers, and coming in as the Numidians on the offensive. Back here we have Berry as the Massalae, or whatever their faction is. Balance of power starting in favour of the defender, by the looks of things. Yeah, because we're spectating as the attacker. Are we we're spectating as Donald in this one, so I think we've flipped around. Balance of power is in favour of the attacker, and he's also marching out of the city. Okay, so yeah, they must have an agreement here, but he's bringing the siege equipment up anyway. Does Berry just not care? He's still bringing the towers forwards. This is such an odd battle. So yeah, we've got Pontus on the defence here, if you can even call it a defence at this point. Either way, I'm loving it. He's got his chariots as well. I'm curious to see what chariots will do in a tournament, but I doubt we'll see too much out of them. I can't imagine them being strong in Rome 2. Otherwise we would have seen more of them, wouldn't we? It's not like the original Rome 1 where chariots for some factions are the bread and butter of the faction, let's say. So yeah, Donald as Pontus here. He's got some troops on the flank, I do like that. His chariots are up there as well, his generals up here, but you do also kind of need your general near your infantry. He's forming up into multiple lines, he's got his slingers on the front, forming up in a very Roman fighting style here, which is odd for Pontus. He's got some archers on the walls. I think he should defend the walls a bit more with his missiles. Oh, those are slingers, sorry. Like what Berry did. Interesting. Yeah, and let the towers work for you as well. Anyway, we've got another short battle on our hands here. So it should just be another quick fun field battle. I'm so happy we got to see something different here. Donald using his slingers, getting some hits in, Berry having to pull back. But it is a slave unit. If you lose some of these, does it really matter? Not really. I think it's all fine. The cavalry really going on the far flank now. Missiles coming in from both sides. These siege towers are shooting with their ballistas. I bet Donald didn't factor that in, so he's losing some men due to that. He's trying to get onto this bit of high ground here, which I think it is the right move. Hold this bit of high ground with your slingers. But I do think if you're going to do that, you need your infantry further forwards, but he's better off with his infantry further back around the tower. So it's a complicated one, like which you actually want to go for. Or maybe he's going back into the settlement, I don't know. At this point, I give up trying to figure this out. Just staring each other down right now. Right, here we go. The swordsman charging in. Oh, no, pulling back. They're just teasing each other there. We've got a heavy armoured cavalry general by Berry. And the general for Donald is over here, Pontic Royal Cavalry. Good. Generals should always be cavalry, in my opinion. Maybe I've played too much Rome 1 Medieval 2, but yeah, a general has to be a cav unit. That's something I could never understand in the new titles. Why is my general not a cavalry unit? And there we go, these swordsmen here are about to engage. I do like how Donald is playing it so far. I think he's leading in kills right now, but now that the battle's actually going to begin, I don't know if his troops are strong enough to win this in the field. Ooh, losing a lot of cav there just due to a bit of javelin fire, that's nasty. And now he needs to get his troops in here, but quick, to actually fold in their flank over here. Donald could do quite a lot, but he needs to be faster with his troops. Maybe he pulled them a bit further back. This is what I mean. If you're going to hold this bit here, you need these infantry here so they can work together. These are not working together. They took too long to get here. The slingers are fighting in melee. That's not what you want at all. I don't know why he doesn't charge his chariots in. Yeah, he kind of needs to save the slingers. Let's see what these chariots can actually do. Apart from bug out a bit. There we go, we got to see a chariot charge. But the balance of power not looking in his favour. It's all Berry right now by about 65% there. Engaging here on this bit of high ground. He's sent in his cavalry, but they're going to get butchered. They're fighting on all fronts there. Greatly outnumbered. He'll get his swordsman in, which will break this archer unit, but it's not going to be enough for generals having to come in now. Berry's general is safe. Donald charges in with his general. That is a good move. He'll get a load of kills out of that, but you've got to be careful with the general. You don't want to lose him. The chariots are coming through here as well now, but they're almost dead and they're about to break. So that's not going to work out. This slinger unit here is about to get caught in melee by the legionaries. Having to pull out just at the right second. He just noticed that in time there. The general pulled out. No general dead yet on either side. But I'm sure they'll charge in his general again. Over here, Donald is breaking the unit, but it's not going to be... It's not going to lead to much, is it? It's just, it frees up this unit, and that's sort of it. Unless he brings it round on the flank. But I doubt he will. He also needs more men in the centre, because he is struggling in the centre. And are these siege towers here still shooting with their ballista? I can't see them firing, but I'm assuming every now and then they get a good shot in. The cavalry going in for another charge, potentially. No, pulling out. Ooh, and good thing too. Those javelins would have been very deadly. Oh, come on, yep, walk round in a circle, there you go, get out of there. That's one thing battles don't usually factor in like the original. Sometimes the horse just does not follow the orders and walks around in a circle. It does happen. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. I've been reading a lot about Roman battles lately. I can't remember what the battle was, but there was one where the horse was just like, no, I'm out. I don't care, I'm out. And the general was like, oh no, the men are going to think I'm fleeing, so I've got to now make it look somewhat intentional. That does happen in battles, and I do like that we saw a little bit of that there in Rome too. Just for the randomness of it. These units here are going to get butchered. They're naked. They've got no armour on. Let's zoom in. I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, but you don't have to get all of those kills with the legionaries, and what can you do when you're dressed like this and facing the wrong way fighting legionaries? Nah, you're gonna get butchered. The Pontic cav unit is gonna get stuck in the trees and the rams, so it's not gonna be a good charge getting butchered there by the javelins. See what I mean? They got stuck on the ram. Both generals are still alive for now. Where is the Numidian general? The Numidian general's here, so... Oh, nope, sorry. The Numidian general's there, pulling away, being chased by the cavalry, trying to get him to safety. And the Pontic general charging out, just charging straight through that, lost a lot of men there. Yeah, Donald knows he needs to kill Berry's general if he's going to have a chance to win this. It's going to be decided, I think, by morale. Both generals still alive. He's got 25 cav here, 20 cav versus 40 cav. Still 40 cav. Donald has still 20 cav. He's bringing in reinforcements there, but is it too little too late, because the Pontic front line here has just completely collapsed. It might be too late now. The general has engaged. He's got some swordsmen in here as well. General dead for Berry. So his general is gone, but it is a morale hit, but does it matter at this point? He has the numbers advantage, and Pontus is falling apart. I don't think Donald is going to win this battle. He's got a swordsman unit there who's got to run, but they're done a bit tired by the time they get into combat. They're done to fight archers in melee, but I think the archers are going to win it. Because they're fresh and they're getting winded. I don't know, I'll check out on that soon. But now the swordsman hit Donald's general and he's going to get butchered there. Yep, he's already breaking. Down to the final 10 bodyguards. He's going to break here. And with that, I think the battle is going to end. The archers are actually holding out against them, and if they definitely kill the general here, then it's definitely over. Yep, general recently died. Who's going to win, archers or the swordsman? I think the archers are going to have it. The Numidian heavy skirmishers. At least they're heavy skirmishers, you know. They've got a bit more meat on their melee, if you know what I mean. And yet, the swordsman are going to break, and with that, Berry gets the second win, winning this best of 3 in a series of 2 very, very, very weird battles. Well done, Berry. And let's take a look at the stats here. Yeah, getting around about 100 on each, some of them up to 200, and Donald just struggling to compare there. Just didn't have the infantry to actually stand up against these legions. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Join the link down below for the OBG Discord server where you can take part in battles like this and possibly win $200. 254 kills on the chariots. Those were impressive. I want to see more chariots. But yeah, for now, I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.